Good morning. Come on in here. Yeah, it's Friday. Did anybody tell you it's Friday? Get on in here. I'm excited. It's Friday and I am identifying as I have on a red shirt even though it's black today. I wore red yesterday. So I've got my red shirt on in my heart. And that means I love our people that are protecting this country. So just pretend like my shirt's red. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. Yeah, I had on my red shirt yesterday. So it's Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's family fun day. Tonight is date night. Date night and clean out our purse day and get our cars filled up with gas and clean out our cars. But don't clean out your cars while you're filling up with gas. You need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Ask me how I know that? Because I had a niece that had her purse robbed out of her car with her little girl in the back seat. Yeah. So you need to stay aware when you're filling your car up with gas. So get on in here. Today is the 17th day of February. My little devotional for today: God's words change a person. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. This is Psalms 19, verse 7 and 8. Okay, folks, we were reading yesterday from the Passion Translation, and we stopped midway, and we're in chapter 25, verse 41. So let's finish up these few paragraphs, and we'll be into 26, chapter 26, to next week. Then to those on the left, the king will say, "Leave me, for you are under the curse of eternal fire that has been destined for the devil and all his demons. For when you saw me hungry, you gave me no food. When you saw me thirsty, you gave me no drink. I had no place to stay, and you refused to take me in as your guest. Then you saw me poorly clothed. When you saw me poorly clothed, you closed your hearts and did not clothe me. When you saw that I was sick, you didn't lift a finger to help me. When I was imprisoned, you never came to visit me." And then those on his left will say, "Lord, when did I see you hungry or thirsty and did not give you food or something to drink? When did we see you homeless and poorly clothed? When did we see you sick and not help you, or in prison and not visit you?" And then he will answer them, "Don't you know that when you refuse to help one of the least important among those my little ones, my true brothers and sisters, you refuse to help and honor me? And they will depart from his presence into eternal punishment. But the godly and, and beloved sheep will enter into eternal bliss." Wow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So when your heart tells you to help somebody, do it. Don't don't say, "Oh, I don't have time for that." Do it, because you don't want to be held accountable for not helping somebody. Act like every person that you see in need could be Jesus. Every person you see in need could be Jesus. He knows. He knows. So, folks, it's Friday. It's the weekend. You've been procrastinating all week long. Some of you haven't. I'm gonna, just be real proud of those who have been doing their routines and taking care of things all week long. Their home looks pretty good, and they don't have any reason to say, I'm not going to have fun this weekend. I'm going to play catch up. How many of you have played catch up your whole life on the weekend? It's time to stop. It's time to stop playing catch up and get some things done. You can do this. You don't have to wait until the weekend to get your laundry done, to deal with those dishes that you haven't washed or stuck in the dishwasher or haven't emptied from the dishwasher. You don't have to deal with the piles on every hot spot you have in your home. When you do your routines, you put out your hot spots, you do a load of laundry every day, you run the dishwasher. When you get all these things going for you, your home practically cleans itself. It does. And you don't believe me. You don't believe me, but it really works. If you'll just do these simple things. Get up every day and get dressed to lace up shoes. Don't tarry around having that uh-oh, I didn't break it. Having that second cup of coffee before you get dressed. Get dressed, be done with it. Just be done with it. Then grab your load of laundry, put it in the wash machine. Go to the kitchen, make that coffee. You got your shoes on your feet. You could drop the coffee carafe and you're not going to hurt yourself. So take some time today to do this. Put your swish and swipe your bathroom. It's all a system for me of getting out of bed, making my bed up. This morning the dog was on my side of the bed and it was hard to make the bed up around her, but I had to push the covers under her, and she doesn't like storms. So we had storms last night. So she stayed pretty close. And you get up, your feet hit the floor, and you're ready. Now, I wake up and I lay there for a few minutes and just listen for what the Holy Spirit's got for me. That's what I do. I just lay there and pray and thank the Lord for another day. And then a lot of times I hear a song. I hear a song. And I get up and I go, after I gotten dressed to lace up shoes, I go find that song. And then I checked, and it was a song they were singing at the revival in Asbury. That's what they were playing. And I just go, wow, wow, wow. So, folks, don't waste your weekends playing catch up. You've done this your whole life, and where's it got you? You have no memories with your children on the weekends. You're yelling at them. You're creating negative memories. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself and to your family. Get get your home ready. Figure out what's for dinner tonight. That's half the battle right now, is knowing what's for dinner. It's pizza night at our house. Am I going to make a pizza? No. I'm not going to make a pizza. But we're going to have wings, we're going to have salad, we're going to have pizza. And we're going to be fine. But you can make a pizza if you wanted to. You could, I mean, there's nothing better than a cheese pizza with some pepperonis, and I got to throw a few jalapenos and pineapple on my pizza. So y'all don't beat yourself up because you procrastinated all weekend. I mean all week, and ruin a few more days that you get to spend with your family. Joanne likes to do English muffin pizzas. How fun is that? I have done cheese crust, like bake some cheese on a cookie sheet and turn that into the bottom crust of a pizza when I was doing low carb. So there's lots of things we can do. We just don't have to ruin the weekend for everybody by yelling and screaming, trying to get your house in order because you wasted time all week long and didn't do your routines. You didn't do your routines because you said, I don't have time right now. I don't have time right now, but you do have time. You have time. Last night, Robert was in involved in processing income taxes. And he comes upstairs and feeds the dogs at 5:30 and he said, I can't, I'm not at a stopping point. And I said, no problem. No problem. Because we were going to go eat Chinese last night because he wanted Chinese because it was going to rain. And I said, I'll cook because I have a stocked pantry. I have a stocked freezer. And I made us a lovely meal. I made us a lovely meal of Italian sausage and hamburger meat and onion and spaghetti sauce, Texas toast. It was beautiful. We didn't eat till 7 o'clock. We never eat that late unless we go out. But here's the deal, y'all. I was prepared because my pantry was ready to go. I said, no problem, honey. No martyred feelings for me because I wanted to eat Chinese. Maybe we'll go eat Chinese on Saturday. I don't know. But I knew I was prepared and I could cook something. And all it didn't take me but 15 minutes. And the longest part about it was boiling the pasta. Now, the pasta only took 6 minutes, but the water's got to come to a boil. And by that time, I got the pasta cooked, I got the sauce cooked, I put them both together, put the lid on my Dutch oven, and we waited. We waited, and dinner was ready in no time at all. And he came upstairs and he put his cold hands on my hands, and because he didn't build a fire, he was all involved in doing taxes. I hear a strange dog in our neighborhood. Anyway, folks, Justin's got a great pizza dough recipe. He's going to be sharing that later. Main thing is make a plan. Are you going to have some burgers tomorrow? Get your hamburger meat out and make some hamburger patties. There's You don't have to make hamburgers on the grill. You can do them in an iron skillet. So y'all plan for fun this weekend. Plan for some fun. Maybe you want to sending us a link to the Asbury. Yep, that sermon I shared it on our community page on YouTube yesterday. It was a sermon about love. Their devotional at Asbury University was on love before this revival broke out. Love. Love says it all. The verse we read in Matthew 25, verse 41, is, and to the end of the chapter, was all about loving other people, loving them. When you see someone in need, be ready to help them. Think about the Good Samaritan walking along the road and seeing this man on the side of the road, beaten up, hurt, bleeding, everything. He was naked Everything he had been taken, and this man wrapped his cloak around him, ministered to him, took him to an inn to be ministered to, and told the guy at the inn, if you'll take care of him, when I come back by, I'll pay you for that. The Good Samaritan. When you see a need, feel that need. And you know, because your heartstrings get tugged. Anita just post, you and your system has quieted the chaos in my life. Thank you, Marla. How beautiful is that? Because when we can quiet that demon of chaos, that demon that is tugging on your shoulder saying, you don't have time to help that person. You got to deal with me and you got to take care of me right now. This is the clutter and the chaos that's in your home. You know, chaos stands for can't have anyone over syndrome. Or it could say can't help anyone. So you see, don't allow that chaos that's going on in your house to keep you from helping others. Same way with your car. Today's clean out your car day. How many times have you not given someone a ride from church or wherever because your car was too nasty to let anybody see it? You know, when you got a clean car, you got places for people to sit. Tuesday is our day to plan our menus. It's plan and play day. But we got a backup plan. If you missed Tuesday like we did, we missed Tuesday because it was Valentine's Day. We do Wednesday. So y'all, the unbelievers about our system are everywhere. But you know it works. You know when you hear yourself say, I don't have time, to set your timer for how many minutes? 2 minutes. And do exactly what you said. You know, procrastination is another tool of the evil one. Because when that procrastination kicks in, it ruins your home, it ruins your family, things pile up. I'll never forget one Thanksgiving. It was the first Thanksgiving we ever hosted Thanksgiving. And I always like to cook Thanksgiving dinner. At the time, I was a county commissioner in my little county of Transylvania County, North Carolina. And I went to my clerk, Sandra, and I said, Sandra, I need some advice. And she looked at me and she said, okay. I said, how do you keep your house clean? Sandra had grown children, and I can't think about Sandra without thinking of her daughter who died in a freak accident. She was sledding with her kids and hit her head and died. But Sandra said to me, Marla, it's real simple. Pick up after yourself. If you get something out, put it away. She did look at me like I had two heads because I didn't know how to do this. I could be a county commissioner, but I didn't have the, that was the one thing that scared me most about being a commissioner is people would find out my dirty little secret that I didn't know how to keep house. When Robert and I got married, he said, I don't need a housekeeper. I don't need somebody to do my laundry. I don't need somebody to cook for me. If my arm ain't broke, I can do it myself. And if it is, I can hire somebody. So instead of making a path through your home so somebody can follow you all day long as to what you pulled out and messed with, follow our 11 commandments that say don't pull out more than you can put back in an hour. Don't crash and burn, y'all. We declutter a little at a time. We take care of our homes and our families, and we do what we need to do to keep our homes running smoothly and not procrastinate and make everything wait till the weekend. Don't do that to yourself. It's a miserable way to live. I want to thank you all for the testimonials that you have sent me last overnight. Thank you so much for those. They mean the world to me. Justin posted one in our Slack, and it just lit my heart up this morning. How wonderful it was. Let me see if I can find it. On days when I cannot get going, I find a lot of inspiration in listening to your broadcast. Dear Fly Lady Marla, thank you for sharing from your heart. My life is better because you are there. Wow, that's from Maria. I'm doing what God put me to do. Put me here to do. Do you know what your mission is? What your calling is? I was asked yesterday, I signed up for MediShare for people over 65, and I'm 67. And he said, the person interviewing me said, are you retired? And I said, I'm never going to retire. God gave me a mission, and I'm doing it. And he asked me what that mission was. And I told him, it was you. So, folks, if you need a Medicare supplement, go check out MediShare. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, folks, it's Friday. Grab your purses. We're going to do a quick purse clean out. Yeah, get those purses out and let's figure out what needs to go away. What needs to go away. Now, if you're starting to collect receipts for next year's income taxes, get you an old notebook and just start with the pages written on it, one of the kids, and just start taping. And the kids will do that. You get those receipts out of your purse, you can just tape those into this notebook. And by the end of the year, you'll have them all in one place. If you need to have receipts for anything, I don't ever do stuff like that. I mean, I don't save receipts except when I'm traveling. And I haven't traveled in 3 years. So, y'all, it's Friday. Clean out your purse. Now, people have already done theirs. When you look in your purse, let's see what the strangest thing you find in your purse. You're my faithful people here. You are my faithful ones. And I'm sure you've got clean purses, but we got some new people out there. So figure out. Y'all are so sweet. Just sweet as you can be, inviting me over. So what's the strangest thing you have in your purse? We have had Hot Wheels cars and the kids are in their 20s. We've had all kinds of stuff. Purse and car done. Good job, Helen. Yeah, I have a tiny purse too. The strangest thing in my purse is a little vial of anointing oil. I have had a little spray bottle of holy water too. So, dog cookies in my purse. That's a good one. The puppies need. Y'all, I have a cat that's really old. Her name is Samantha. Her brother went away a year and a half ago, and we miss Penrod every day. Samantha has not been well. And finally, I mean, she would throw up a lot. And she didn't act sick, but she would just erp. And sometimes it would be a hairball, and sometimes it wouldn't be. And so we've been searching because she turned her nose up at all the food except for something I would cook for her, like a scrambled egg or put some cheese on it or little things like that. We finally found some food this cat likes, and it's Rachel Ray cat food. Now, I also ordered some cat person food. It's a thing I saw on Twitter, I guess. But she likes it too. But between those two foods, we finally found something. She she doesn't have kidney disease. She's been checked. She doesn't have anything wrong with her except, I mean, she pees a lot. I hear her pee. So she's in good shape. She only likes chicken. She doesn't like seafood. I don't know if it's the smell or what it is, but she doesn't like anything with seafood. So we found something she likes, and I've got on an automatic system to where we get new food in every 2 weeks. She likes chicken, 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 chicken. And I got a little bag of dry food, and she actually wants me to feed that to her at night before I go to bed. So she's got me trained. I've got a new before bed routine. It's pet the kitty, love on her, and she begs for it. So I'm petting her, and I'm putting my hands on her and asking Jesus to heal her. And I think I know he has. I know he has healed her. She is such a good kitty, and she used to didn't like me at all. She wouldn't even come around me. She would run from me. And now she comes and gets in my lap, and I've never had that before. Anyway, folks, let's see. Somebody found a rock in their purse. I've been there, done that. I like rocks. Yeah, I got a window sill full of rocks, and one of them is a lava bomb that my geology teacher gave me. Anyway, folks, I'll be back on here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Be good, kind, and sweet. Be good to yourself by planning something fun this weekend. You need to have a little fun too. You need to have some fun too. And when you can do it with your babies or your grandbabies, get out there and do something. Or maybe it's just as simple as having a fire pit and burning some of that paper clutter you've got. Putting some We had some wind last night and a big old limb fell. I heard it hit the house, hit the roof. And maybe you need to get the children over gathering up sticks to put on the fire. Plan something with your family. Maybe you get, Walker Farm fam, they were cleaning up some limbs and stuff, and they had a big pile, and but they didn't have any marshmallows to make s'mores, so they were going to have to wait. So get you some marshmallows, get you some graham crackers. I don't really like graham crackers, but I like shortbread cookies, and you can make s'mores with just about anything. You can make s'mores with chocolate chip cookies. Something you can put between two cookies. Wouldn't that be good? Chocolate chip cookies with Hershey and marshmallow in the middle. Can you tell I'm hungry? I've been fasting today. Anyway, folks, if you get a chance and you want to see something amazing, and go. It's right outside of Lexington, as ASBURY University. It's a Methodist university. They're still going strong after 8, 9. Today's the 10th day. The 10th day of revival. My clock is ticking and the Roomba is going. Ice cream sandwiches with chocolate chip cookies. Yum. But maybe you just build a fire in your fireplace and you roast some marshmallows there. You can make a memory. You can get the kids in the kitchen with you making cookies. Big old peanut butter cookies with a Hershey's square and a marshmallow in it. Y'all, check out what's going on. I have subscribed to every channel on YouTube that is showing the revival that's happening. But it's also happening at Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. Um, I think it's Cleveland. Yeah. My niece lives 3 miles from there. It's happening at Samford University. I don't know where that is. I think it is in Alabama, but I'm not for certain. Penrod, Penrod, got his name from a book written by Booth Tarkington called Penrod. And he was a little precocious little boy whose great aunt, shall we say, helped him be precocious. And it was a story, it was a book Robert read to me when we first got married. And we have all of Booth Tarkington's books. He wrote in the early 1900s. Anyway, y'all, be good, kind, and sweet. Be good by, planning something fun this weekend. Maybe it's in your kitchen, but your kitchen is a mess right now. Go get it clean. Be kind to others by doing what Matthew 25 said. If you saw if you saw someone hungry, you fed me. Don't wait. Don't wait. Do it. You're going to be rewarded with an eternity in heaven. And let the joy that comes from the Lord, that sweetness that is inside of you, just overflow and show the world who you are. That good Samaritan that's helping others. So do some good deeds this weekend. Get out there and make some memories with those grandbabies or those children you've got. And I'll be back on here at 3 o'clock. I love you all. And thanks for helping us. When I send out those help emails, it's because Spam Cop has locked us down again. So thank you so much for sending testimonials, for clicking links, and enjoy yourself. I love you all. Bye.